Welcome to my bathroom. This is my downstairs bathroom. I thought I would do a mini beauty routine via the style that I usually do. By the way, this finger is what happened to it. I have to explain is I have sores in my mouth and we use something to suture them, and the medicine that sutures them shut changes things color. And so it looks really gross. I had to address it. It just stains it, and it stains it overnight. You have no idea until the next day. And sometimes I've been really good about rinsing my mouth afterwards, because sometimes I've woken up and a tooth has been this color, and that is not fun. So I have in my bathroom some Crest white strips, because I do that maybe like twice a month. I got some waxing strips. I hope I have enough for what I need to get done. We're doing face stuff today. I basically want to bleach my eyebrows because, and don't worry, okay. They're this ugly purple, faded purple that looks more like brown. And before that, they were this lovely pink. Don't worry. I am extra careful. If you have no experience with bleach, do not bleach your eyebrows. Okay? Don't do it. It's very dangerous. Okay? If you get bleach in your eyes, you will get blinded, apparently. So don't do it. But that's just the disclaimer I'm putting on there. And I'm 34 years old, and I have plenty of experience with bleach. So I'm going to fix my eyebrows because they are not satisfactory. I have some gloves, because bleach can be very abrasive. And today is going to be fun because we're going to be able to use the time-lapse feature, because this video might be a little bit too long. So, today I am going to be using Manic Panic Formula 40 Hot Pink. It is the, what is it? It's not the regular kind. It's their, I forgot what it's called, and why is it not on here? Anyway, it's the extreme version of their regular pink. I have their regular pink, but I'm going to use this because it lasts longer. Just a little bit longer. It is vegan. I'm not doing a hair color video today. We're just doing eyebrows, so I will not give any spiels. Sorry. I have my dinosaur bowl, which is my dyeing bowl. I have my brush. I have my mega pack of blue flash bleach lightning, because when you do your own hair, it is really smart to go to Sally's and get like bulk items, just so that you can afford things. And since I'm just doing my eyebrows, I haven't put on any special shirts. This is what it looks like. Comes with a little scoopy scoop, and I need very little, obviously, because it's my eyebrows. So it is a 2-to-1 ratio. It is 2 parts powder, or 1 part powder, 2 parts volume developer. Developer is the word. And what I have here is I mix the 20 and the 40 because the 40 is really intense and the 20 is not intense enough. Oh, why don't you get the 30? I don't know. For some reason, I thought that this was like better. I don't know if it is, but it works for me. So far with my experience, eyebrows are fairly hardy when it comes to hair. I think that it probably has a lot to do with, maybe like, I'm trying to mix it so that you can see what I'm doing, but it's impossible because you are taped to my mirror because I do not have a pop socket holder in the bathroom. Yeah. Get rid of all the clumps. Good. And we're gonna slap this right on my eyebrows. We will be waxing my eyebrows afterwards, not before, because if you get bleach, I'm pretty sure that if I waxed my eyebrows and then got bleach in some like open pore that just had like hair ripped out of it, it would not be pretty, it would not be fun, it would hurt a lot. So we're going to do it afterwards. I really need I've been waxing my hair for a long time. I've been waxing, this would be great. I hope this ends up being the thumbnail that they offer me. I've been waxing my eyebrows I started tweezing them when I was in junior high, so that's at least 20 years ago. Then I started waxing them because tweezing them, it just took for darn ever, and the waxing was so much faster. And I found out that the more, let's really get some in there, the longer you wax, the less it hurts. It's almost like it desensitizes the skin. So I started waxing my lip probably a good 10 years after I was waxing my eyebrows, and that was really like, I felt like that skin was a lot, oh, don't get in there, was a lot more delicate, but who knows? I don't know if it was just because it was new, but now it doesn't hurt as much as it used to, and it's over, and you know, everybody has their own hair care routines when it comes to faces. I know that I don't have enough hair on my face to wax it, but in my mind, I do. It's kind of like that hair that, like, if it's like in the sunny day, and if you're in the sunshine and the sun hits it, you look really fuzzy. And I'm not good looking really fuzzy. I don't want to look really fuzzy. I want to be smooth. And you know what? I really don't wear makeup. I don't really dress up. I don't really accessorize. So this is my way of, this is my beauty care. That you would say, you know, some people, they put on makeup every day. That's great, then dandy for them. I do not have the patience for that. So I spend my time playing with my hair, getting rid of it, and coloring other parts of it. So there, we are done for now. I am going to use a makeup remover sheet. You don't have to use a makeup remover sheet. I just find them very handy. And I'm just going to go around my eyebrows to get the excess bleach off, just because I don't want to irritate my skin too badly. Luckily, because they are my eyebrows and there's so much heat generated on my face, it doesn't take very long for the color to lift. It's probably going to take maybe 10 minutes. Maybe. By the way, I've always kind of wanted to color my eyebrows, but I didn't ever do it because of the, don't bleach your eyebrows, you could go blind. Which is a totally valid thing. Please, if you have any like doubt in your mind, if you think that you're going to go blind by bleaching your eyebrows, don't bleach them. But I just thought it was so funny when Jenna Marbles did it, and it reminded me that I wanted to. So I guess you could say sometimes, as a 34-year-old woman, when Jenna Marbles does something and it's not really hurting anybody and it looks like lots of fun, would you do it? Apparently I would. Would you jump off a cliff if Jenna Marbles jumped off a cliff? No. But I would bleach my eyebrows. I'm going to color them also. So I am putting away my bleach. Putting away my developer. I get them from Sally's. Honestly, guys, I get as many products as I can from Sally's. There is one brand of hair stuff that I do get from Planet Beauty, and it is expensive. And it's only because I want my hair that's already been bleached to stay nice. That's a long story for another day. Another day! Basically, I just have really rinsing out my bowl, really dry hair. And then after I bleached my hair got drier, which is great because the less you wash your hair, the longer the color stays. But not so great because my hair needed a little bit more moisture, and it was a journey trying to figure out what kind of moisture I needed, what it looked like, and it's honestly the only expensive beauty product that I spend money on. So those look like they're getting processed pretty good. Looks like they're doing pretty good. I'm going to put just a little bit of that over here because I think I'm missing some. And now, while I do that, I am going to put some whitening strips on my teeth. These are Crest white strips. I get them from Costco. They come in a 2-pack. One is a 1 Hour Express, which is way stronger. And then this one is just like a everyday type thing. I love these because they're no slip white strips, and it's amazing because I used to have the ones that slipped around, and then I would just tell my husband, I can't talk to you for 20 minutes, which is really irritating and annoying. This is what they look like. I am aware that it has peroxide in it, I think, and it's not good for your teeth. It's not good for your teeth's enamel. So that's why I only do it twice a month. And I try to only do it for like 20 minutes or a half hour. You can do it up to 40 minutes, I think. But I'll know when I do too much because the next day my teeth will be really sensitive. So it comes in two different kinds. This is the bottom and this is the top. And you put the bottom on first. And the reason for that is because you get a lot of saliva on the bottom. So when you're trying to put on the top part, all of a sudden it won't stick to the bottom. So you put the top bottom part and blah, blah, blah. Okay, like this. Like that. Press down hard. Like that. There we go. Bottom's on. Now we're going to do the top. There we go. And I like to press right here because my canines dip a little bit. So I really get in there. Make sure that they're sitting where they're supposed to. Alright. It is 12:54, so we will take them out at 24 will be, I think, a half hour. And then, while we are waiting for that, we are going to wax my lip. So, I did not prepare, okay? That's why I'm almost out of these. I may have to go later for more for my eyebrows. But this is what I use. It's Sally Hansen. None of this is sponsored, obviously, guys. I am, like, so beginning. I use Sally Hansen's Hair Remover Wax Strip Kit for face and bikini. The reason for that, I'm going to take out my gloves, obviously. I need those off. They're just the easiest. And all you do is they give you these strips that has wax in the middle of it, and you peel it apart, and then you slap it on your face, and you rub it in the direction of your hair, and then you rip it off in the opposite direction. And yes, it hurts a lot in the very beginning, but it's very effective. And you don't want to get any of the wax strip, the ugly wax, you don't want to get any of the wax strip on your actual lip, okay? Your lip skin is, like, I think they said 7 layers less than your actual skin. So, I've done that a lot of times accidentally, and I end up just ripping off skin off of my lip, and it hurts, and then you kind of have a sore there, and then it's red there for like a week for it to heal. So really try not to get any of it on your lip, and try not to wax on the same area too many times, because I tried that in the beginning, and it was just, your face skin is more delicate than if you were going to wax your leg. Your leg and your armpit can handle way more than your face, so just be careful, especially in the beginning. So they give you different sizes. Right now, I usually end up cutting the bikini one, because the bikini one's so big that, like, I don't wax my bikini. I don't need it. So I end up cutting that one to size, so I still use it. But this one is a little bit bigger than I would like. But I have to use it anyway. And the way that you use it is you just heat it up with your hands. Na 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 na. And I am modeling another one of my cuffs made out of embroidered jeans. This one has a pocket. Ooh. Na 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 na. And my glittery unicorn wishes necklace, rose gold necklace. The unicorn charms are coming in the mail. As well as I'm thinking about adding some kind of, like, maybe a unicorn horn or some really pretty rock, so it's kind of like a charm necklace. I don't know yet. Let's see how my eyebrows are doing. Eyebrows are almost ready for action. They're looking pretty good. So let's quickly wax my mouth, because this has to be, I don't want to have to do this again. It's exhausting. You're basically using friction to warm up the wax. Okay, so, don't know if you can see my hair. There's not too much of it right now in this, right now. Go. And then, I like to look at how many hairs. I don't think you can see how many hair I ripped off. It's really satisfying. Get this area. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Alright, it's done. And then we need to, where did I put it? Oh. Here it is. This is what comes with it. It's Vaseline finishing oil. You put it on your skin right afterwards to protect it, to help it heal. And then later I'll just pluck the ones that wouldn't come off. So we got that. That's good. Now I'm going to take the wax off of my face. I'm just going to use this wipe See? Nice and blonde. Make sure you get all of the bleach. Right? Alright. So, very good. And now is the fun part. Okay, now we are going to dye. Is it amplified? I don't know. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Smells good. Not as good as Arctic Fox, though. Sorry, Manic Panic. But I do prefer Manic Panic's pink, hot pink to Arctic Fox's hot pink. But I prefer Arctic Fox's blue to Manic Panic's blue. More on that later. And I am going to, I don't know. I am going to roughly brush my eyebrows. Ugh. Fine, here's a spoolie, okay? Are you happy? Here's a spoolie. There. We're going to brush my eyebrows. And we're going to put on the dye, and then we'll do a cleanup job with the strips. I mean, with the makeup remover pads. Gonna look a little bit like a clown, but when I rinse off the dye, it doesn't really dye my skin too badly because I don't leave it on too long because it is my eyebrows. I leave it on a lot less longer than my actual hair. I just want to make sure that I get as much of it as possible. All the hairs. All the hairs. Come on. Just really saturate it. By the way, I took Jill to the dog park with treats, and we walked around outside of the dog park, and whenever she saw a dog and did not get excited or bark, I gave her a treat. Whenever she saw any dog, I gave her a tiny little treat. I had to break up the treats because I don't want to over-treat my dog, you know. That's not good for their digestive system. But she did very, very good. And she is, day one, doing very well socializing for a 9-year-old dog. She's doing very well. So if anybody was wondering about that, we did not go inside of the park. We just stayed outside and just, yeah, got her used to the fact that whenever she sees a dog, it's a good thing. Okay, and now I'm going to get my strips and I'm going to do a little cleanup job because otherwise I will end up looking like this. I will take my spoolie brush now to brush to make sure I get the right stuff. Okay. I am aware that I have 90s eyebrows. There's a reason for that. There's a story for that. Another day, another time, perhaps. I basically just got teased for having really thick, lustrous eyebrows. They were not popular when I was younger. And basically waxed them to death. Oh, see, I have already stained my skin. Wonderful. Ah, wonderful. Oh, I didn't spool it this side. That's okay. It'll wash off. It's alright. It's alright. It'll be fine. Some lady basically told me, looks like you have 2 caterpillars crawling on your face. So, pluck, pluck, pluck. And these are actually a lot thicker than they used to be. They used to be a lot thinner, like pencil thin. And then I decided that, hey, let's try and grow back those fancy eyebrows that I naturally had that everybody else is trying to pencil in. Tried every trick in the book that you look up online, and all my hairs grew back blonde. I was not in the mood to be shaping and dyeing them. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't grow up knowing how to do makeup. So I just got rid of all the hair, and I was tired of being hairy. I was just tired of the hair everywhere. So these are the eyebrows I have. This is them. And they're getting dyed pink today. Alright, so let's see. I know my next video, I told you that I would tell you why. Let's see, 107. Okay. Why people come off of their medication. Right after they're treated. But I don't want somebody to miss out just because they see this absolutely ridiculous thumbnail. So, I don't know what else to talk about, really. I guess we're going to be fast forwarding this part. I don't know. My mom has received my letter. I'm going to just put like a little bit more where my actual eyebrow is. And she did respond to it. But if anybody knows what Marco Polo is, that's how we communicate a lot and we keep in touch. But she sent me it in a Marco Polo, and there was 3 videos in a row. And then we were talking all day, and I happened to respond to some Marcos, and then she responded to some Marcos, so it basically got lost. So, she's fine with me, which is why I thought she was, did not get the letter. But I still don't know, what her response was, because I could not find it. I told her, I was like, can you please give it to me again, because I can't find the Marco. But, right now we're doing great, so that's really good, because I love my mom, and, we have a pretty healthy relationship. We've gone through a lot through the years together, so, definitely wanted to keep her in my life, especially if, my husband and I are going to get pregnant. I definitely do, because that'll be her first grandchild, and it'll be very exciting for her, very exciting for me to watch my mom get excited about that, because it's just going to be a different phase of life that I get to look forward to, and watching my mom become a grandma is, I'm sure, going to be great. As well as my stepdad has, he does have a son. I'm just going to rinse this off so I can use it again. He has a son, actually the same exact age as me, but he's not married or has a kid, so it'll be my stepdad's first grandchild also, which should be really, really fun. I know that he's such a sweetheart, and people who he's the type of person that kind of, and yes, I'm this cheap that I'm going to put this much back into my bottle. Yes, I don't care what anybody says. He's kind of like looks like a big scary guy, but is actually a teddy bear. But he's really good to have in your corner because if somebody's trying to take advantage of you, then he will use his scariness to get the right thing done. I didn't really know how else to explain it except for with like a story. It was just so cool because, and these are my hair dye towels. I think at one point I used to rent out rooms, basically. Instead of like getting a place and having roommates. I did have roommates, but I rented out rooms. And I had rented out room from this lady, and the setup was pretty good. The rent was pretty good, except all of a sudden she decided that the neighbors were going to kill us in the middle of the night, and she needs to move, like, this week. And I was like, I paid my rent a week ago. Can I get the rest of my rent back? And she was like, oh, yeah, I'll give it to you, like, you know, like, all these excuses. And he came over, and he's like, you need to give her the rest of the rent now. And she was like, okay, let me go get it. So it was like literally all we needed was his presence, and I got the rest of my rent back. And no, I don't think the neighbors were after us. Yeah, lots of really interesting people out there, peoples. This is looking very nicely. Okay, 112. Na, 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 na. I have nothing interesting to talk about. I did not think this through. Okay, I could tell a story about this puzzle. Is that interesting? Oh, okay. Okay. This will be the signal for me to slow down the fast motion through that. Okay. Bipolar update. So far, I am feeling fine. I am feeling less scatterbrained. I think I'm getting used to all the background noise. In the beginning, I was forgetting my thoughts like mid-sentence. I am still a little bit impulsive, but I have found safe ways to indulge myself in it. I am more artistic with low meds, which is the only perk. So that's why I'm trying to sell my art on Etsy. So I am making these. I'm making these. I'm dyeing my eyebrows. These are all safe yet impulsive things to do. I've also modified my boots. I'll show them to you. You know, these boots, okay, they had like the fuzzy part on the outside, and it got really like gunky because you know how the fuzzy part is like an old stuffed animal, and it looked terrible even though these boots are literally very new. So I just decided to take some of my fabric and I just made them into cactus boots. See? Yeah, little detail right there. Ah, right? Pretty cool, huh? That's what you can do when you are super crafty and impulsive and you have fabric and all these artistic supplies everywhere at your disposal. And I showed them to my husband, and as usual he goes, those are nice. I love it when he praises my art. It's so nice. Especially since my dad didn't really ever do that. I always wanted my dad's approval on my art, and it was never good enough. That's good. 115. take them off early just because they didn't really need to be whitened so that I don't hurt myself. And there is a little bit of redness around my mouth. That is from the waxing. Don't worry. It'll be fine. So I take them off and I take a tissue and I wrap them up. Otherwise they stick to my fingers and I can't throw them out. And then I use my toothbrush and I'm going to just like get rid of all the stuff that was on my teeth. Yeah, see, okay, so they are better, but see what I mean about this stuff? It got in between my teeth. But at least it's not on my top teeth this time because that stuff does not bleach away. Trust me, I've tried. So, let's see. I think I'm going to end it here, and then you'll be able to see how my eyebrows ended up next time. So thanks for watching very random Get Ready With Me. Bye!